Kingdom Hearts 3 has been a long time coming for fans of the series. 6 years since the last main entry and over a decade since Kingdom Hearts 2, Tetsuya Nomura's jolly clash of Disney, Final Fantasy, and his own original creations has had many seeds planted on the road to Kingdom Hearts 3. Thankfully, Kingdom Hearts 3 is both aware of what it is and what it has to be for fans of the series. Accomplishing what many thought to be impossible, Kingdom Hearts 3 feels at home with the long-running series and has created new memories that will last for years to come. Every Kingdom Hearts game starts with those same familiar keys greeting players as they boot up and witness the main menu for the first time. This time was no different. The track dearly beloved by composer Yoko Shimomura is a series staple at this point and feels like a nostalgic welcoming back into the world for every new title. Her take for Kingdom Hearts 3 is slightly slower, more peaceful, and more mature, reflecting the fact that the fanbase has grown up alongside the series, and it leads to some feeling of conclusion. There comes a point in Kingdom Hearts 3 where Sora and friends wrap up their time in the Disney worlds and traverse to the Badlands, where in the Keyblade Graveyard, they face off against the 13 Darknesses. While this entire sequence is one of the best in the game, we chose to highlight one of the smaller character interactions found here.
You were born for these sorts of games.
When Sora encounters Luxord, the two fight with their weapons of choice as well as their wits. As Sora strikes down the gambler, the two have a wholesome exchange, establishing a mutual respect despite being on opposite sides. Not only does this moment speak to the strength of Sora's character and heart, but it also plants the seeds for a future interaction between Sora and Luxord's somebody.
Play again someday. When we're just guys.
I should like that very much, Sora.
One of the more recent additions to the Kingdom Hearts series is a prequel where players create an avatar and inhabit the role of one of the Dandelions, a secret army of Keyblade wielders in the time before the Keyblade War. In the start of KH3's final act, Sora uses the power of these ancient Keyblade wielders, summoning them to overpower an immense force of Heartless. When prompted, players use the reaction command to call on this power, and on the left side of the screen, you see the names of some of the best Kingdom Hearts Union Cross layers the game has to offer. One of the mainstays in the Kingdom Hearts series is that whenever you fight Ansem, you can bet your weight in sea salt ice cream he's backed up by his guardian. From the final conflict in Kingdom Hearts to encounters in subsequent spin-offs like Chain of Memories or Dream Drop, the Guardian is always backing him up to ruin your day. Once again, in the third act of the game, when fighting in the Keyblade Graveyard, Aqua and Ven are being dangled above the ground, being dropped to their death. It's here that the Guardian swoops in, catching them and dropping them to safety, revealing that this entire time the Guardian was an embodiment of Terra's spirit, waiting for his moment to return.
You're here.
I heard you too, Ven. You found me, just like you promised. Thank you.
The ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 is satisfying. At its core, the characters that fans of the series have fallen in love with over time on both sides of light and dark have been revived and in some cases redeemed for a happy ending. The very final moments of the game's closing cutscene sees all of these characters having a jolly time playing together on the shore of Destiny Island. Unable to simply leave things there and foreshadowed previously, the game gives everyone their happy ending, but our main hero Sora is revealed to have sacrificed himself for the good of his friends.
And people who say things they don't really mean, oh, you're only everything I ever dreamed.
Kingdom Hearts has reached meme status in many cases, but none are more true than the ridiculous naming structure Nomura has coined for the series. Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 HD Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep 0.2 Fragmentary Passage. I could go on. In one of a handful of self-aware moments in Kingdom Hearts 3, upon leaving the beginning cutscene of the game, ready to embark on our final journey in this saga, after all this time, after years of build-up, the players are greeted with the title card of Kingdom Hearts 2.9. The joke lands, and quite simply, they have earned it. While some may debate the difficulty of Kingdom Hearts 3, one of the more challenging bosses before the ending rush is undoubtedly the encounter with Master Aqua in the Realm of Darkness. At this point in the story, stakes are high, Riku and Mickey are in trouble, and in a bold move, Sora dives into the Realm of Darkness, wielding Master Eraqus' Keyblade in the same way we saw when the game was first revealed all those years ago. Following this, players are greeted with the challenging boss fight against Master Aqua. Reading her attacks is slightly easier if you've played her story in her previous two outings, but the back and forth and final conclusion of saving her heart is incredibly emotional, satisfying, and kicks off the back half of your adventure.
You're in the realm of light.
You're home! You're home!
Tetsuya Nomura is a busy man. Over the last 2 decades, not only has he been responsible for the entirety of Kingdom Hearts, but also The World Ends With You, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and the cancelled Final Fantasy Versus 13. While Final Fantasy 15 was a reimagining of concepts and characters from Versus 13, the project was long thought dead. That's why in the beginning of the Toy Box world, it was quite a surprise when we saw Nomura get to flex and breathe new life into familiar concepts from early Versus 13 trailers under the new name of Verum Rex. One of the biggest surprise moments in the game, it seems that Versus 13 may not be as dead as we once thought. Before the game's concluding showdown against Master Xehanort, Sora is met with an encounter that truly recaps his journey since embarking on his quest back in the original game. Facing off against the main antagonists of Kingdom Hearts 2, and Dream Drop Distance, Sora once again strikes down Ansem, Xemnas, and young Xehanort. Each of their defeats is satisfying but somewhat bittersweet, as each one ends with a last word to Sora, closing the chapter on a nostalgic series of back and forth between light and dark.
You know, it's strange. I think I'm gonna miss you.
It is time to move on, boy. There is more to seek. So go forth now and seek it.
Kingdom Hearts is a series made up of several different iconic trios: Sora, Donald, Goofy, Sora, Riku, and Kairi, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, Aqua, Terra, and Ven, but the story and trials faced by a group of 3 friends is the most upsetting, most depressing, and most emotional for the Twilight Town trio of Axel, Roxas, and Xion. Throughout the game, we see Lee, aka Axel, train with Kairi to become a Keyblade Master so he can become strong enough to stand beside Sora and save his lost friends. Ever since 358 over 2 days, where we were able to witness and live through the heartwarming friendship and back and forth between Axel, Roxas, and Xion, knowing that they died so the main characters could live to their fullest extent, when Axel is seconds away from death and Roxas returns to defend his friend and snap Xion out of her mind control state, the reunion of these 3 best friends is emotional, heartwarming, a spectacle to see, and really just encapsulates the entire message and emotion behind each game and each trio in the Kingdom Hearts series.